One of the most enjoyable things about spending time in the great outdoors is encountering wildlife, both big and small. It's the reason that many people pack their camera when heading out on the trail. But whether you're an amateur wildlife photographer or a hopeful pro, respecting the animals that you seek to photograph is of the utmost importance, and it could save your life. Getting too close to wild animals, whether they're potentially dangerous animals or not, can have fatal consequences. For many photographers, capturing beautiful, memorable images of wildlife in truly wild places can indeed be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Such a coveted opportunity can create a well-prepared, disciplined approach to making the most of such an experience, or, in many cases unfortunately, it can tempt one to engage in some very harmful, disrespectful, and even dangerous actions. Dangerous for oneself, and ultimately dangerous for the animals. Wild animals and the places they call home demand the utmost respect and care. In many ways, most wild creatures are like people, in that they don't appreciate it much if you mess with their home, their food, their family, their personal space, and they don't like to be woken up from a nap. Not to mention, larger, potentially dangerous animals can also get very angry and aggressive when such disrespect is shown to them. A grim reminder of this took place in 2012 when a man was killed by a grizzly bear in Denali Park while apparently trying to photograph the animal at too close of a range. Along with the photographer tragically losing his life, the bear also ended up being killed as part of the investigation, which is usually the case in such circumstances. Since then, even more fatal encounters have happened in other states. A very important point to remember is that how you interact with an animal not only dictates the outcome of that encounter for yourself, but it also dictates and influences how that animal is going to react to future encounters with other humans. Thus, an improper wildlife encounter puts you, future people, and the animals themselves in potential danger. Preparing for and carrying out a serious wildlife photography shoot is not something to take lightly. Every step of such an undertaking should be planned with great care and attention to detail. Long before you step foot into the natural world in hopes of capturing images of the creatures who live there, you should thoroughly research and learn everything you can about the wildlife that inhabit the area, especially your target animal's defining characteristics. Equally as important, you should also learn all you can about that animal's particular habitat. Along with thoroughly educating yourself about your subject, you should also be equipped with the right camera gear, such as a substantial zoom or telephoto lens, which enables you to stay a safe, respectful distance away from your subject animal and well out of its comfort zone. Most importantly of all, you should also learn, develop, and practice wilderness etiquette. That is, leaving as little of an impact of your presence as possible in the animal's habitat and practicing the leave no trace policy at all times. Another important point to remember is that the same degree of preparation and care that precedes your wildlife photography shoot should also be applied afterward. So for example, if you've remained undetected by the animal you've been photographing throughout your photo shoot, as you should always strive to do, you should then likewise make every effort to continue to remain undetected until the animal leaves the area on its own, undisturbed. Now this may take a while and you may need to be very patient, but doing so helps to ensure that the animal will not alter its behavior due to human presence. Wild animals that are pressured too much or greatly disturbed in their primary habitat will often move out of the area, which could result in them not getting the proper food they need, or it can put them in danger by forcing them to leave an area that has otherwise been a safe sanctuary. Even if you're photographing animals in an area in which they're well aware and somewhat tolerant of your presence, it's still of the utmost importance to exit the area in a safe, respectful manner. The bottom line is that nobody likes to have their home invaded and be rudely harassed and disturbed. Being respectful of both the animals you're photographing and their habitat before, during, and after your photo shoot will ensure the safety and well-being of the animals themselves, the places they call home, and the future humans who may enjoy the treasured opportunity to be a guest in their domain. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to this channel and check out the 3 Minutes Outdoors website at 3minutesoutdoors.com.